Welcome. I think everything's working. My entire computer glitched, and I'm not sure what's happening right now. Let me know if you can hear me. I have no idea if you can hear me or not. My entire computer, thanks to effing Windows Update, is currently taking a dump. So thank you for your donations, Tarot Reader, Bri, and Backbone. And Sarah, let me know if you can hear me. I have no idea if you can hear me or not. Basically, my computer just completely blacked out, and then it came back, and so I don't know what's going on at this point. Anyway, so I have no viewers, apparently, it says, but I have everybody here, so we can hear you. All right, so I can't hear myself. And apparently the software is completely glitched at this point, so I'm going to hope for the best. So I don't know what's working, what's not working, and whatnot. Anyway, thank you, Windows Update, for another complete effing failure. So yeah, all right. Anyway, we got some readings from yesterday we did not do. I don't know what Layla's reading was for. We can do Layla. If Layla joins, let me know what your reading is for. I do have Karima's question in the thing. Let's see. Why does S stalk me? LOL. What goes through his mind? And then we have High Priestess from yesterday as well. Anyway, let me say hellos to everybody before Windows Update completely takes down my computer. Effie, welcome, Sarah. Tarot Magician, Crystals and Paint, Tarot Reader. We got Ultraviolet, Maruta, Silent Victory, Backbone. We got Cassandra, thank you for your donation. We got Sarah, Crystals and Paint, Backbone, Tarot Reader, Bri, and AFG, and DK. DK, it's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Saturday night to you. All right, let's see what's going on. Anne and Tarot Reader, thank you for your donations as well. All right, Karima from last night wanted to know, why does S stalk me? So we have the S situation from Karima. We did do, I think, 16 readings for Karima last night. Karima, thank you very much for your very, very, very generous donations. I greatly appreciate that. Cinderella, welcome. I appreciate that. Hanging out with us. What is going on? Let's see where this is going here. You know, Karima wants to know, why does S stalk me? So if you were not here yesterday for the 15 Karima readings, or 16, I think, we had basically that we had a drive-by. So we had somebody said that, well, no, we had a drive-by situation where we had an 8 of cups. So they go by the house, or they do sort of look in on them. So not necessarily stalk, but just look in on them, see what they're doing, see how they're doing and whatnot. Anyway, Crystals and Paint, thank you for your donation as well. The story just says, hey, why do they stalk? They have a connection with you. We've seen that before in all of the previous readings, that this person has a connection with you. They feel very emotional around you. This is somebody who is important in your life. This is somebody who wants to be there. They want the best for you. And you see a lot of caring, loving attention from this individual, not necessarily stalking. So I'm not going to go on the thread and say it's stalking or anything like that, right? So I'm just saying, the star just says we have a connection. We're guided to each other. We have a good connection with it. You're sort of being guided in the same directions. And I think that's sort of, you know, where we're at with the situation. Knight of Cups also talks about Mr. Romance as well. That's going to be a very poignant point too. Mr. Romance is always one of the big cards, one of the more successful cards in here. Page of Swords. We've seen this continually on these readings with S, that you just have this situation where they can't communicate the way that they want. We saw the 8 of Swords in the past readings where we're sort of not having it, right? We can't express. We can't do what we want. We can't do how we need sort of to communicate. So we just have to go through other channels with that. Overall, the 7 of Wands just says they're defensive against, you know, sort of being just up front, being there. So it's something to where they're going to have to adjust. They're going to have to figure out how to make the situation work, and just sort of come into a happy middle ground with there. So it's just something where they want the best for you. They want the emotions. They want all the good things. And, you know, sometimes we just can't express it the way that we would like to express it coming through there. Anyway, all right. So the next reading that we have is going to be HP over there on the PayPal side. HP donated yesterday. We did not have time. Let's see, May 19th. I thought I did that one already. Didn't I say somebody else had a May 19th? Somebody else was moving on a May 19th or what have you. May 19th seems to be popular. And I'm going to say this too, right? All right, I've got a situation on May 19th, which is going to be kind of interesting to see how that works out. And we had another reading with somebody who had a big day on May 19th. If you don't know what May 19th is, by the way, that is next Friday. That is this coming Friday, right? So this coming Friday is May 19th. We had another reading on May 19th. I said May 19th was their day. We have a lot of important things happening on May 19th. I'm just saying, there's a lot of things going on. So this could affect you. This could affect us in general. I think May 19th has a lot of interesting moves and interesting things happening within the context of it. Anyway, so HP wanted to know from last night, hey, you know, we got the May 19th here with dental procedures. And again, I think May 19th has some relevance. I have some important things happening on May 19th. A lot of other people I know have some important things happening on May 19th. This is the second May 19th reading that has that date exact. So I'm kind of interested to see how that sort of shines or how that works out or how that pushes through with a lot of things going on here. All right, the Fool. You're looking, will I be able to get the dental procedure done here? You do have the Hanged Man sort of representing that tooth or representing the teeth, right? Sort of the upper teeth kind of feel from here. The Hanged Man says that we have that available. That is going to be something there. A level of enlightenment. The Hanged Man as well has a level of higher consciousness, which we could get with the dental drugs, the dental shots and what have you that are going to be sort of available to you. Alisha, thank you for your donation as well. But we have that Fool. The Fool says we are going to be able to venture out and make that happen. That's going to be kind of fun. Emperor says we have the ability, we have the authority to do this, as well as we have sort of some of the key components and the key people that need to be involved are going to be involved here for this. So this is looking just good. This is looking very good. So we're going to go with a thumbs up on that. I'm not sure if the thumbs up will work or not because all of my stuff is in limbo at the moment, but hopefully it will work indeed. Hopefully it'll be there. Anyway, HP, thank you again. Sorry I couldn't get your reading done yesterday. I do owe Layla a reading. Hopefully Layla joins. I don't know what the reading was for. I guess I'll catch up on the stream tomorrow or yesterday and go and watch it anyway. All right, what's coming up? What's going on? What is happening over here with the best tarot deck that we have, the Marquetti Tarot? I still do plan to buy a big stack of these, and have a massive levels of giveaway up here coming in August. Alisha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, Bri, general reading was coming up. What kind of things do we have in the cycle, in the queue? What kind of things are we going? Where are we headed to with that? And what are we going to get done with that? The Death card. We see the Death card a lot lately, I gotta admit. Amanda, thank you for your donation as well. We see this a lot with this Death card. Seems to be here a lot, especially as the first card. It does say, Bri, you're in for some modifications. You're in for some changes. Now, as I talk about in my book, link in the description, you're looking at the Death card being the first card. You want to know follow-up questions, right? It's like somebody says you need dental work or something. You got follow-up questions, obviously. The follow-up questions are going to be the rest of the cards. What's coming up? Major changes to the home life, the Ten of Cups, and there's also that level of not only home life, but emotional stability, emotional resonance. We could be going forward. We could be going a little bit backward, but we definitely have a little shakeup as far as the home life is concerned, especially with the Magician next. It does sort of indicate, it does give you a level of peak C that, hey, this is something where you have a level of control here. It's not like we're just sort of riding the wave, trying to surf the California kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just not one of those, right? Alisha, we have 14 donations, Alisha. So technically 14 donations is not long queue, but you know, I guess I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, but the Magician says I have a level of control. And if we see the Emperor over here, if we see the Magician over here, we have that feeling, we have that comfort zone of, yeah, there are some degrees of control with these changes, which is encouraging, especially when it does sort of start affecting us emotionally. Is this something where I do want some command control? I do want some level of ability to at least modify or at least deal better with some of the changes that are coming through. And I think that's one of the very operable things that you have here is what is there, where are we going, how is it going to be moving through? I have, you know, a level of control for that. So I think that's sort of the general reading on what's coming up, changes in the home life, changes on the emotional side, and sort of making it happen. Right? Deidre, welcome. AKFGRocks, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. There we go. Keith going to contact me? Are they going to make a call? What are they going to do? What are they going to do, right? So I don't know. A definition of a long queue. This is a short queue for this stream. I don't know. It's a short stream. It's a short queue for this stream. I guess it's a long queue for other streams. It's probably a short queue for other streams too. I don't know. It depends on what stream you're in, how long you want to wait. You guys know how fast I read and what I do and whatnot. I mean, I've been around doing this for 3 years, so you'll kind of get an idea. Anyway, all right, with that. Power of the P is back. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. AFG wants to know if somebody is spying on them. We got the Edgar Allan Poe for you, AFG. It is in the queue, my friends. All right. Is Keith going to contact me? Yay, nay, yay. I think Six of Swords says they're going to contact you. Let me tell you now when they're going to contact you. I really think it's going to be in 5.5 to 6 weeks before they contact. So it's going to be a little bit longer before they contact you than maybe what you're inspecting or what have you. The Temperance card, it's like they call you. It's almost like accidental. It's like an accidental contact. And I hate to say it like that, but I'm saying it's one of those where, hey, I was meant to do something else. I meant to do this, but there's like that subconscious kind of thing where I did want to contact you. I did want to reach out. I did want to make this happen, right? Cinderella, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you as always. But yeah, you do have that Six of Swords. A little bit on the length again, looking at 6 weeks on here for just making this happen. And that Three of Wands, they've been looking at you. And I've done this before. I'm looking at somebody from an old text or something, and I forget that I had them text them. So I'm trying to text somebody else, and I go, oops, and I text the person. I'm like, oh crap, that's terrible. You got unset. So it's like the Three of Wands, right? They're looking at you. They've been thinking about you, been on your mind a little bit. And I think it's accidental contact. I think that's really where we're at with that, right? Power of the P, thank you for your other donation. Joe is back. What is going on? Hello, Joe. How you doing? Mr. Virgo is doing fantastic. And making it happen over there. Everybody's stalking it. Why is everybody stalking everybody? You got nothing else to do? Does nobody else have anything to do but stalk everybody over here? What is going on with the stalkers? What is going on with the stalkers? Richard R. is stalking Backbone. That makes, the deck that we're going to use for all the stalkers is going to be the Edgar Allan Poe. The Poe knows. The Poe knows is what I'm saying. The Poe understands. It understands all the intricacies of stalking and all this other stuff. So you got to kind of get it where you can get it, right? Backbone is having to hold their backbone firm to put up with all of these stalkers going on over here. Everybody's coming out of the woodwork over there. We'll see what's going on. Why is somebody stalking you? I don't know. Hopefully they don't want to bash you over the head with something. Hopefully they're madly in love with you. Let's hope for that. It's the Poe, though, so who the hell knows? All right, what do we got? Oh, Jesus, the Three of Cups. You bring good emotions. What did you do? Backbone, what did you do to this person? You bring a lot of good emotions. You do. I think somebody in your friend group, I think somebody is sort of talking to them on the side. I think there's some conversations about you. I think they're sort of on your mind at this point, right? I think they're on your mind. You get the little Three of Cups, almost like there's mutual friends or somebody has brought you up. And now it's just kind of out there in the open as well. Justice, they definitely have not concluded what they wanted to say. A lot of people just need to say goodbye, or they need to say hello, or they need to say what's up and WhatsApp. I don't know. It just feels like the justice hasn't been served here. They just feel like that they need to say something. They need to communicate. They need to figure out what's happening here. And they feel like that they haven't been, they've been maybe wronged or what. I don't think they're going to stalk you for long. I do think they're just kind of gathering the information and running off with it. You know what I'm saying? Just getting the information, grabbing the head and running off with it. And I just don't think it's like a long-term thing. They just want to kind of see what's going on, take a little peek-see over there. Everybody's talking about you. I think I'll take a little peek-see, see where that is going to end us up at the end of the day. So I don't really think it is. I don't really think it is just too serious with that. You know, there we go. All right, a spiritual read, a tarot of oppositions. We'll get that done. Oh shit, do I have the tarot of oppositions here? Maybe. Sarah, I do not have the tarot of oppositions here. Probably should get it. I think I mentioned that I should put it here, but I never put it here. Anyway, Sarah, I don't have it. Let me know what your second choice is. How about Victorian romance? Would that be all right? Would that be okay with you? I don't know. That or Gregory Scott? I don't know which one that you prefer at the moment. I will just do a default here. I'm just going for that and trying that out. All right, let me put my deck here. And I'm not even sure where the Victorian Romantic went. Hang on. So we're a little bit disheveled over here. We put the Victorian, there it is. Victorian Romantic is over here. Karima, thank you for your 5 donations. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. All right, so now the queue is up to 28. So we're now at 28 in the queue. Okay, let's see where we're going to go with this. And HP, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate that. If you don't know what this is, it is a Victorian Romantic because I don't know. I don't know where the Tarot of Oppositions is. You know, it's one of those days. One of those days where I have been busy watching TV. I went to meet my daughter today and had lunch with her. And we did some lunch, and then I came back. I did some yard work, and you know, been one of those busy days, just kind of chilling. Power of the P. I thank you for your other donation. We got Karima with I think 7 donations. Now, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you, Karima. You're way down in the list. You're about 20 away. All right, spiritual read. Where are we going? 2 of Swords. You know, Sarah, what are you trying to get? I think that's it. What are you trying to get? Spiritually, what are you trying to get? And I think it's a level of clarity that hasn't been reached yet, or a level of clarity that hasn't been achieved yet, where we're trying to sort of achieve something, and yet we don't know where we're going to go. So I think at this point, which makes no sense when you're looking at spiritual goals, but I think you're that type that you do need realistic, achievable, attainable goals in order to sort of get through the spirituality. I do think that you're goal-based. I do think that you need results. I do think that's kind of where we're at with that. The 2 of Swords is basically the level or the procedure that you're using to get where you want to go. It just isn't working. And the 2 of Swords says we have 2 different avenues here, right? You have the avenue of, hey, I'm goal-based, you know, sort of maybe from the business side, maybe from all the things that I do. But in other words, the spirituality is not something I really apply that to sometimes. I mean, maybe you do, maybe you don't. You got to figure out where you want to go. That's the main thing here. Queen of Cups as well. We need to make sure that you're happy with not only the journey, but the ending as well. I think a lot of people want to have this beautiful spiritual, you know, sensation or experience at the end, and they feel like they need to work to get to that. You need to enjoy the process from start to finish. And I think that's one of the things with the spiritual journey that we're sort of going through. I think that's where you want to be, is enjoying it from start to finish. Find that avenue that is going to take you in that direction. The Strength card as well. You don't really need to be taming the lion. You don't really need to be doing something difficult. You don't really need to be trying to attain something that is going to be a little too far out there. Just take it easy, get some short-term, mid-term, long-term goals, and see where ultimately you would like to be at the end of all of that, right? Because the 8 of Pentacles says working on it should be a joy, and the 8 of Pentacles should bring you back to that Queen of Cups, that water of water, all of the emotions. I think that's where you want to be at the end of the day, and I think that's sort of the purpose that you're putting the spiritual journey in there for. So the 8 of Pentacles, Work on it, enjoy the process, don't try to tame the lion, and make sure that you're setting achievable goals as far as where you want to be at the end of the day with that, so you just don't feel like you're wasting your time as far as that goes. And that is it. Hopefully you like that one. Good guy Karima with another donation. Thank you so much. Power the P with more donations, and MR with a donation. Thank you so much. We are on 34 donations right now. So there we go. Backbone will be successful in writing a book. Backbone, if you haven't already saw, there is a book writer's tarot deck coming out. Now, Backbone, that should be your number one thing that should be on your list right now for purchase right here is the book writer's tarot deck. It is coming out soon. And Kareem, I thank you for your other donation. And yeah, you definitely want to pick that up. Any of the writers out there, even me being a writer of tarot material and stuff like that, that is something that is pretty exciting as far as it goes. All right, we got the King of Pentacles. We got an Ace of Pentacles. I mean, interesting. Ace of Pentagrams, King of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. You know, writing a book. King of Pentacles says yes. I mean, you just have that level of yes. There is some success. You know what you're doing. You know where you want to go. You know where these things are going to take you. And I think that's going to be part of the exciting aspect in here. Ace of Pentagrams as well is very, very cool. Not only that, but it brings you that excitement. It brings you that sort of joy in doing it. I'm going to make the weirdest recommendation I've ever made on this channel. I think you should write 2 or 3 different books at once, okay? I know it feels like that's going to be a little bit of a distraction or a little bit, but it's almost like that moving from one book to the different book to the next book is going to be this new, innovative, this feeling of freshness. You get that Ace of Pentagrams is something new, more new, more new. And that Two of Swords, right? You have these 2 avenues and these 2 focuses, and it makes you better at writing a book. I really think that brings about a lot of things. I think, yes, you will be successful. We'll do that. A little bit of the party balloons up in there. But the weirdest recommendation I've ever made, I think you should write 2, maybe 3 different books at the same time. All right, we got Silent Victory is next. Well, hello to you. Will my daughter be getting a job by Friday? Let's see if we can get some employment, get some get out there and make it happen by Friday. I mean, Friday is May 9th. Friday is, was it the 9th? Is it 18th or 19th? What the hell? Friday is May 19th. We're back to this damn Friday. I don't know. What's going on Friday? Y'all can level with me. You can tell me. I can handle it, all right? I can handle it. I'm a grown adult. What the hell's going on Friday? I want to know. I'm kind of excited to stream Friday. I think there's a lot of things going to be determined on Friday. Karima, thank you for the donations. And Alisha, thank you for yours as well. All right, will we get a job on the famous day of May, which is going to be next Friday? Two of Cups says yes. We meet the people. We get the connections that we need. We make it happen. Page of Swords, we start the communication. Page of Wands, we start the job anew. Easy reading, super simple, super easy. Get out there, get the thumbs up going over there. We're going to be sitting there making it happen with this job. That is a yes, right? That is a yes indeed. All right, we got the tarot reader is over here. We got some extra cash. Everybody wants a little happy extra cash. That's what I'm saying. We always need a little more of the fat cash is what I'm saying. Let's see what's going on with that, right? Let's see what's going on. See how it's going to be. How it is going to be. All right. Let's see where we're going to take it. We'll be able to earn extra cash this summer. Three of Cups says there's some customers waiting on there. Knight of Pentacles talks about it. Six of Swords talks about it. This is another easy read. We got a lot of good, easy, simple reads. We're just sort of looking through the cards at this point, right? Lonnie, you're welcome. Appreciate you hanging out with us. That Three of Cups especially brings in a lot of fun, a lot of cool things here. Power of the Peace bringing in the cool fat cash. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're now on 36 donations. donations. But yeah, the Three of Cups. We're able to get with the group. We're able to get hired. We're able to make some things happen, right? As far as this goes. Knight of Pentacles, we are bringing in the fat cash. A lot of good things happening here. And the Six of Swords says you're going to stumble into something, a way of making money that is going to last you beyond the summer, that is going to last you throughout a little bit longer. So yes, not only yes, but I do think you're going to accidentally run into something where you'd be like, oh, I mean, I'm going to be able to get some decent cash going on with that. Karima, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see. We got a little bit of a general happening for Anne. Let's do my deck. You know, my deck is still up there. I got tons of waterfall tarots. If you want one, I'm just saying. I mean, if you want one, I got a ton of them. Oh, just sitting here. I got a ton of them just sitting here is what I'm saying. Anyway, but yeah, there you go. All right, a ton of them just sitting here. In fact, if you live in the United States of America, okay, and you do not have a waterfall tarot, all right, so you live in the USA, you don't have this yet. In other words, you're a waterfall tarot virgin. I will send you a coupon for my Etsy site on how to get these basically free, but you just pay me to ship it to you, right? So you pay me to ship it to you, which is like, I think $5. I will give you the first 5 people that message me that I know don't have a waterfall tarot, because I know if you order one before, I know. So because I ship it. So message me, tarotandcoffee@gmail.com. Link in the description to my email. The first 5 people from the stream that don't have this, that you want it, you basically getting it free. I'm going to give you a coupon to go to the Etsy site, and basically it'll be 0 cost. You pay for shipping, and that'll be it. So there we go. I need to get rid of some of these. So the first 5 people that email me that I know you don't have one, you got to live in the USA, pay me for some shipping, have a nice day, we're done. Now, let's go. Let's go over here. Effie, do you not have one, Effie? Effie, do you not have one? Effie. Just because you're you, I'll ship you one for free anyway. Effie, hit me up. All right. So there we go. We'll get a little bit of a general over here for Anne and see where we're going. Karima, you are still quite a few away. You're about 5 away right now. So, all right. General, we're looking at the 10 of Cups and that 5 of Cups. Everything that looks like it's gold and beautiful and wonderful is not. And a lot of things that we're chasing, a lot of things we're dreaming about, a lot of things that we're pushing for just aren't going to bring us the happiness that we want. A lot of the things that we're excited about that we want is just not going to bring us what we would like, right? The 10 of Cups, it turns into the 5 of Cups, morphs a little bit in that realm, and you're just going to have to put up with it. You're just going to have to put up with it. So don't chase the good emotions, and they may not be there. They may not be there. Don't chase the good emotions and make it happen. So I'm saying. Queen of Swords as well says be very upfront with your communication. You definitely don't want any confusion. It's almost like you have your own little Mercury retrograde happening. You're going to have to kind of just put up with it. So, that's the way it is. That is the way it is. Effie, I don't care where you are, Effie. Effie, you're amazing, and I need to send you one anyway. I'm just saying. Karima, email me. I'll send you one too. Karima, email me. Karima, I think you paid my mortgage this month. Karima, I'll email you 3. Karima, I'll email you 3. I'll mail you 3, Karima. Give me your info. So, Karima, you get a freebie. Effie, you get a freebie. Everybody else, the first 5 people, I'll give you a coupon so you can go to the Etsy site and pay for shipping. And then what we get? All right. what else we got going on with that? So yeah, let's see. What will AV think of my gift? That'd be kind of interesting. Hopefully they like your gift as far as they go. We'll go with a dark mansion. I don't know if you're burned out. I don't know if you're burned out with the dark mansion quite yet. Crystals in paint, but if you ain't, then we'll burn you out this particular time. You know, we'll burn you out this particular time. So there you go. Karima wanted a new deck. Hey, I'll ship you 3. I'll ship you 3. If I have a cloth, this cloth, I'll ship you one of these 2. All right. Anyway, yeah, you just you don't need to pay for anything. Karima, you pay my mortgage this month. Just you email me. All right. What does AV think of my gift going in there? The Page of Wands. They think that they just enjoy it, right? They enjoy it. They feel like that this is something that you had in mind. This is something, the Magician, that you really thought about. You put a lot of work and effort and love into it. I mean, you really actually thought. It's not like just some random gift. You're just like throwing it out there. No. I think you really did. I think you really did make an impact here. The Magician, well thought out, well concerned, well done, right? Well done. 8 of Wands as well. It says it's like just a quick response. They feel like they want to respond. Did they not respond? I'm just kind of, did they not respond? What's going on with this? But the Page of Wands, it feels like they wanted to make a response. They wanted to do something. Maybe they didn't respond. Maybe they responded weird, but I don't know. I don't really know. Anyway, but they like it. The Magician, you chose it well, you know, and a gift is hard to do sometimes. A gift is hard to do because you have all of the sort of this stuff happening and, you know, a lot of that stuff. Anyway, Anne wants another question over here, and then we're going to do the, so Karima, you're about 5 away. HP, you're still on the list. We do have a lot. As always, we have 50 donations. So, hey, that's the way we roll. And why are not want to post a project I made, at least for right now? So we saw that in the previous read with Anne. They just don't want to post it, right? They don't want to post it. Something going on with that. And Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. It feels like they feel like it's not complete is why, right? It's why. I think that's one of those. They feel like it's not complete or it's not something, it's not something there kind of thing as well. But the Wheel of Fortune just says they feel like it's not complete. They feel like it needs more work. They feel like it needs the Wheel of Fortune. We need to do some more things. We need to continue on. We need to have it made with that. A Knight of Wands as well. I think they will be posting about the project. The Knight of Wands, about the fiery aspect, getting going, getting moving with all of that, a lot of excitement, a lot of things going on. And the Hanged Man too is sort of that thing. Hey, this is going to be something that they wouldn't normally post, or they wouldn't do that, but hey, they're ready to go. They are ready to go, ready to rock and roll is what I'm saying. All right, we got that. We got the deck that I made there, and we got a couple of Alishas, Amanda AKFGRocks, and after that, we are starting on Karima Phase 1 with that. Alisha is next. Will my life get easier? Possible time frame. Do you want an easy? Does anybody want a fucking easy life? Come on, let's admit it now. Do you want an easy life? I mean, you look at all these rock stars that have a gazillion dollars and they end up hocked up on drugs and miserable and depressed and isolate themselves. Like, do you want an easy life? Look at these kids that are spoon-fed with a silver spoon, and they have no responsibilities. Do you want that? I mean, okay, life get easier. Okay, so obviously it's hard right now. It's difficult right now. So it's like, where we're gonna go? Where we're gonna go with this? How we're gonna take it, and all of that other stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. Will it get easier? 7 of Wands says 3 of Swords. Oh, Jesus. You got a little bit of ways to go. You got to slog through a little more. I'm sorry. You just got to slog through a little more of this. I'm not saying it won't ever get easier. I'm just saying you do have more slogging to do. The 7 of Wands. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, too. Don't be defensive against the difficulties. Embrace the difficulties, right? Embrace the difficulties, hammer it out, and crush that shit. That's it, right? That's it. So, I mean, we all have, I understand you're disabled, life has been rough, I understand that. Will it get better? Crush it. Crush it. Make it better. You're in control. Make it better. The Seven of Wands. Don't be defensive against it. Embrace what you have and make it better. Make it happen. Make it the best for you, right? So we have the Three of Swords. You do have a level of, slogging you need to continue to do to get to the other side. Will it get easier? The Five of Swords says yes. This is the Lord of Defeat. You're able to defeat these obstacles. You're able to make it happen, and you're able to do it. You need to embrace it, though. Don't fight against it. Go with the trend and make it, hammer it out, make it happen, make it happen. Do it, right? Do it, right? So I got Cancer. Everybody knows that. I'm making a Cancer Oracle deck. I'm like, F it. I'm making a Cancer Oracle deck, right? I'm going to have the Red Devil injection in there. I'm going to have the tiredness in there. It's going to be for fellow Cancer survivors. So I'm not being defensive against the Cancer. I'm embracing it, and I'm making the proverbial lemonade out of the lemons. That's what I do. That's what you do. And you got to do that. You can't be defensive again. I can't sit here and go, well, I can't do it. I mean, I did it. I did it a lot when I found out, but now I'm embracing it. Now I'm going to make a deck. Now I'm going to make a book. Now I'm going to be in that mode of combining tarot oracles with Cancer and having a deck that will encourage, that will help people through the process, that will be there for people to embrace during that have interest in tarot and that have gotten stricken with some of this. Make lemonade out of lemons. Just make it freaking happen, man. Just make it happen. Anyway, all right. What does a Libra think and feel towards me? King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Why are they so emotional about you? Alisha, you have really encaptured their heart. I can tell you that now. You have encaptured their heart. You have made them pay attention to you. You have really hook this person on you. King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. These two emotional combinations, so powerful, so amazing, absolutely beautiful. You've really captured them. Indeed you have, right? The Page of Swords, I don't think they're going to be as expressive as they should be, but they will do it. They will do it. So, wow. Alisha, you have hypnotized that person is what I'm saying. Anyway, we got Amanda. Speaking of hypnotic and amazing, Amanda is next. Is Justin interested in me or not? They damn better be. All right, let's do it. Let's get Sheba Moon. What's going on? I appreciate you hanging out. What are you doing over here? Good to see you as always, Sheba Moon. Be printing them tarots. I still need a big ass stack of those tarots, Sheba Moon. I'm just letting you know now. I'm just letting you know now. All right, Modern Love Tarot. You knew it was coming. Amanda needs all the love. Make it happen right there. Make it happen. Make it doing. That's what I'm saying. All right. Is Justin interested in me? If they're not, they got brain damage. They got brain damage. If they're not interested in you, we'll see. What do we got over here? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Yeah, that would be a yes. I mean, you don't have the traditional lovers, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, but you have this immediate interest. You have this immediate interest. I mean, the Eight of Wands, grab me by the hand and take me where you want to go. You have really captured their attention. Grab me by the hand and take me where you want to go. They really feel like you have a lot of control, a lot of power over this connection is what I'm saying. And I thank you for your other donation. And Katie P, welcome back. And thank you for yours as well. But yeah, you have captured, grabbing their hand, taking you where you need to go. Seven of Pentacles. Wow, you have captured their imagination as well. Temperance, a little bit of this family thing going. I'm just saying. I mean, we do the love balloons. We got the love balloons. Is going to be an easy win right here. So just letting you know for them love balloons, making it happen. Now, we got AFG, we got Power of the P, we got a Cinderella, and then Karima, your first phase. Actually, let's skip to Karima. Let's do Karima phase 1. And then we're going to go with AFG, Power of the P, all this other stuff. Karima's been waiting around, so let's make sure Karima gets the read. So, I wouldn't mind a Modern Love Tarot. I wouldn't mind a Modern Love Tarot with that. You ordered them, 500 of them. Shiba Moon hit me up and let me know how much they would be if I buy in bulk. Let me know. I may want 10, 20, 50. I don't just hit me up on Instagram. Anyway, Karima wants to know, ask his current feelings for me. This is Karima phase 1. We got 3 phases of Karima tonight, as always. So what was this? This is Karima's feelings for me. 8 of Swords. Well, they're getting a little bit expressive. Karima, they're going to be a little more expressive than they usually are real soon. I'm telling you that now. Just a heads up, a little bit of a warning. Look at that 8 of Swords reversed. We have seen the 8 of Swords before. It was not reserved. It was right side up. And you have that Page of Cups. They almost feel a little childish. They're going to make some sort of fun, childish, fun things happening over here. And then you have this Emperor, right? The Emperor. They're just heading out straight in. They're going to take command, take control. I think they're really going to have some important news for you, quite frankly, in the next 2 to 3 weeks. All right, that's my prediction. 2 to 3 weeks. The news, I have no idea what the news is. Don't ask. I'm just telling you, right? That Chariot, I need to bring something to you, and I am not restricted anymore. I have news. I think they got news. I think they got news for you. I'm just saying. Entertainment purposes only. Never assume you got news based on Fat Man reading cards on the internet. Has he been thinking about me today a lot? Well, apparently. What's going on over there? Karima, something's happening. There's some water stirring. There's some water stirring over there, Karima. Something's happening over there. It could be something exciting indeed in your future with. All right, we have been thinking about me a lot. 7 of Wands, no. Not really. You got the King of Wands with the 7 of Wands, kind of a little bit of the one feel, and then the reverse feel. The 3 of, it feels like that they're just in that mode of trying to figure out their emotions, trying to figure out where everything fit in, trying to figure out where everything sort of goes. That 4 of Swords with a delay. That's why I think it's 3 weeks, etc. Something coming in for that. I do think that they had some feels, they had some ideas, and they're like, sort of pulling it back for now. So there's plans. Something's coming up in the next 3 weeks. They are rethinking the plans with that, but they have been thinking about you, but it's more on a defensive level than something just operative now. So that's why they're waiting. That's why we have the 4 of Swords with that delay, with that wait, with that making it happen with that. Anyway, we got orders coming in on Etsy. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. All right. And the next one in the Karima phase 1 here is going to be what are S's latest thoughts about me. I kind of got a little bit of a preview on that. Let's see what is going to happen. I'm making this go through here and seeing what's going on. Let's see. We got a little bit of that 9 of Wands over there. The latest thoughts about you. The 10 of Cups. We keep seeing that 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. We saw the 10 of Cups last night in one of the mid reads. I think in the phase 2, the Karima reads. But do you have that 10 of Cups? A lot of emotions, wanting to build something, want to build something stable. And I think we're sort of kind of seeing where we're going with that. That Queen of Swords says they're kind of concerned about your reaction. There's some of the things they're doing, some of the things they, sort of thinking about and moving forth and whatnot. The world says this whole connection between you is just beginning. And that's one of the big things happening here, right? What are the latest thoughts? The whole connection is just starting up. I really think this is just starting up because the world says this is sort of a happy ending to something, as well as a sort of that circular movement through the majors. And I think a lot of people are going to be, kind of excited about seeing that, especially with any relationship reads there. In the final Karima phase 1 over here, let me mark the end of the Karima phase 1. There we go. All right. Has S been falling? S has been feeling like they are falling for you. Let's see if that's going to be something available and something cool to look at. With that Ace of Pentacles is kind of cool. I mean, you do have a little bit more of that. This is something with a Hanged Man, where we can't be connected. We can't be in the same place. And the 5 of Cups is something that's disappointing. But the Hanged Man, we can still still be connected with the phone. We can be connected occasionally. We can have that connection, that kind of the fun thing with it. Overall, the King of Cups said that there's a myriad of emotions with that. So I do think we have been falling a little bit more of the disappointment that we can't get to. That Ten of Cups and all the things that we have seen in there before. So you kind of got to just get a little bit of a feel for that. But the Ace of Pentacles is definitely the building structure, making the building happen, making a lot of things go forth with that. So, you know, a little bit of a love balloons with that as well. So that's Karima phase 1. I think we got 3 phases of Karima. I think we got 3 phases of Power of the P. We got a lot of donations. By the way, we are on 46 donations. So thank you very much for your extremely generous donations. I greatly appreciate you. All right, AFG, let's make it happen. Did I make the right decision to cut the cords? Oh my. AFG is making everything happen tonight, making it happen. Effie, oh, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate that. That sounds fun. All right, let's see. Did I make the right decision to cut the cord? Oh man, to cord cut. I don't know. Did you? Oh, yeah, hell yeah, you did. That is a massive thumbs up on that one. That's a no-brainer thumbs up with it. Yeah, you got the Ace of Swords. This is something you had to do. You got pushed into a corner. You knew you had to do something. This is what happened. The Queen of Cups. They hit you where it hurt. They got you in an emotional state. You didn't want to be in there. You didn't want to put it as far in. And that Chariot says, get out of there now. Get out of there now. You know, get moving. Get rolling, get moving. So, yeah, you made the right decision. AFG, you did good. Is anyone spying on you? Well, you know, we're gonna have to. Everybody's spying on everybody tonight. It seems like it. As long as you didn't cut the tags off the mattress, you are good. Yeah, I mean, the police will get called. I mean, if you cut the tags off the mattress, they have a little chip in there, and they immediately dispatch the law enforcement. Anyways, anyone spying on me? I don't know. As long as you didn't cut the tags off. 2 of Swords says no. Knight of Swords says no. Knight of Wands says no. I just don't see it. No. I mean, and this is not a deck that's shy. This is not a deck that's shy about verbalizing that, about letting you know. I'm just going to go with AFG, I don't think anybody is spying on you. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. All right, we're up on 50 donations almost. We do need to turn off the donations at this point. We're halfway through with this. I'm going to be here until like 11 tonight. So yeah, we're going to have to turn off the donations. Backbone, you'll be the last donation tonight. HP, I did not forget about you. I know where you are, HP. You're after Power of the P phase 1. All right, Power of the P phase 1. So HP, did not forget about you. You're after Power of the P phase 1. Speaking of Power of the P phase 1, let's make it happen. I have no idea which deck you want, but you're going to get the best ones ever is what I'm saying. Hello, friend. Hello, friend to you as well. Recently moved in March. Power of the P. I didn't know you moved. That's why you hadn't been around. I was like, Power of the P. I don't know where the hell she went. I don't know where she went. She's been moving. She's been moving on up to the deluxe apartment in the Sky II. Ms. Moonlight Musing already lives in that deluxe apartment in the Sky II. What is happening over here? Can we do a little bit of a Baroque tarot? I like it. Power of the P needs all of the gold tonight. That's what I'm saying. Recently moved in March, having a big minor issues with my last apartment with the lease. I think it'll be resolved. Yeah. I mean, okay, intuitively, Power of the P, I think it'll be resolved. That's like the first thing is like, boom. So we'll see, we'll see. Good Ship Lollipops, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. is the time to listen to the stream. I mean, if you really want to be awake, I don't want to put you to sleep. So hopefully I won't put you to sleep with that. Intuitively, I like it. I think it's going to be all right. Page of Pentacles, and it's a little bit of a slow start. You do have some issues. King of Swords, you're going to go in there a little bit tougher than usual. Strength, Wheel of Fortune, yes, and yeah. I mean, basically, right, we'll do the thumbs up. Now, the Page of Pentacles does recognize does recognize that, yeah, there are some things that need to be fixed monetarily here, right? Obviously, there's some things happening. There's some things that shouldn't be happening. The King of Swords says that as well. We have somebody bearing down on you with unrealistic expectations, things that just ain't working, things that just ain't functioning for you. And the Strength card says having the ability to conquer that, having the ability to tame that line is going to be available, Wheel of Fortune just said stay the course, right? Don't give up. If you have a course already, if you have a plan already, stay that course. And that is what the Wheel of Fortune is all about, because what comes around goes around, not only in sort of a karmic aspect, but also in, in that way of just letting things go the way that they're already going. Things will work out indeed. Karima, thank you for your other donation. Karima, I need to get your last reading tomorrow. We do have a donation cutoff, but we'll get all your rest of your readings coming up very soon. But right now we're on Power of the P, phase 1. So power, I never thought I would be breaking down readings by phases, but I am. But I mean, that's the way I roll. I'm lucky I have software. Could you imagine me having to write this shit down? Like literally, can you imagine if I had like a piece of paper and I'd be like, let's see, Power of the P wanted to know, and no. So yeah, software developer. And I make these softwares available to you for free. So if you want to use them on your stream, you need to get the timestamps on your stream. All of that's available free. Link in the description. If I go visit him this evening, how will it go? 5 of Cups, Justice, and the Knight of Wands. If you want some wand action, 3 thumbs up, if you know what I mean. If you want some wand action, 3 thumbs up. Okay, but that 5 of Cups says you're not going to get the emotional hook. You're not going to get the emotional reward that you need off of this. This could be something that is not as rewarding as what you thought it would be. It is not as rewarding as what you thought it would be. Bottom line, right? The Justice card with that Knight of Wands, I would go do it. I would go ahead, I would just, thumbs up, would go ahead, run over there, take a trip over there, just head on over there. Just head in that direction. Just go ahead and start running now. You're probably going to make it by the end of the stream. It'll be all right, right? It'll be all right. All right, let's see what else we got going on over here. Is Monica communicating with Johnny secretively? Ooh, we'll see. By the way, this, let's see, we got one more for Power of the P phase 1. All right, we have one more for Power of the P phase 1. We got Cinderella, we got MR, and HP. So HP, you're going to be right after these, the Power of the P phase 1. All right. The Devil card, Monica secretly, yes, the Devil card, I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to fucking happen. I knew it was going to happen. I already knew it. I'm going to go ahead and take a water. I mean, look at the cards and you let me know, because that's an obvious yes to me. I mean, Power of the P, what do we got? First thing we got is the 8 of Wands, right? We're making the effort. We're moving it out. We got the fiery aspect in there. Makes it happen. You got the Lovers with the Devil. Power of the P, I'm sorry. That is a yes, 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 and yes. So, there it is. There it is. That's the way it goes. You know what would be a fantastic giveaway next week? Wait a minute. I'm going to go get it. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to go get the giveaway next week. Now, this is going to be an exciting ass giveaway. You know what we're going to give away next week? The original art to the Waterfall Tarot. The original art to the Waterfall Tarot. Starting Monday, we're going to start giving these away. We got the Lovers. We got the Queen of Cups. We got the Chariot, all the original watercolors. Ooh, look at the High Priestess, all the original watercolors for the Waterfall Tarot. We are going to start giving these away. We're going to start giving these away. So that is going to be super, super exciting. Next week, starting Monday, that is going to be the biggest giveaway I think I've ever done. That's what I'm saying. All right, so Power of the P, yeah. We got some secretive things going on over there. Anyway, all right, let's see, Power of the P. Let's go ahead. We've kind of burned this out for the night. Let's get you something new and exciting. A little bit of wonder. Ooh, a little bit of Wonder World. Or wow, a little bit of the Wonder World Tarot over here. What I not know or have not been aware of that I should be aware of. That would be an interesting one, right? That would be an interesting one as well. So yeah, that would be kind of cool. All right, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. A lot of wands. A lot of action, a lot of fiery aspect here. Kind of expected it. Kind of seeing where it goes. Kind of seeing what happens with that. I mean, the Page of Wands into the Knight of Wands, right? What I need to have been aware of that I should. A lot of the actions that you have been taken are being taken misinterpreted. It's almost like that you have an interpretation or you have a reason that these actions are being done. And it feels like not a lot of people are on the same page as far as what they would like to see, how they would like to process it, how they would like to move forward with it. It's almost like I'm doing these actions where they're being misinterpreted by something sort of coming across with that. The Five of Cups as well. It feels like you're going to be disappointed in others' actions very soon as well. So just be aware of that. And the Seven of Wands too. That defensiveness. But the defensiveness is a bunch of things that have already been defeated. Don't be defensive against something you don't need to be defensive against. You'll see everything in here has already been defeated. You don't need to be defensive anymore. You don't need to hold the, you don't need to hold that anymore. So, right? So don't be defensive against something that's not necessary. I think is the big opportunity and is the big kind of message going through with that. All right, that's Power of the P, Phase 1. Let's go over to HP, who has been waiting like their whole life. Sorry about that, HP. I appreciate your support, supporting being here. But yeah, there we go. Happy with the final. Oh, okay. Upper rest. Oh, wait a minute. Did I get that? Wait a minute. Wait.
T.O. is the best tarot reader.
Wait. I said I didn't know you were having an upper restoration with you. You just said dental work. You never said it was an upper restoration. And I, in the last reading, said hanged man, upper teeth. You remember I said that? Upper teeth, hanged man. I nailed that. That is so cool. I like it when I occasionally get a reading right. That's amazing. I really enjoyed that. I like that. That was really fun. Anyway, okay, so all right, we'll be happy with the final results. We got a lot of good things. You are getting something done here on the Magic Friday, which is this coming Friday. I got a stream on Magic Friday. It is the 19th. I'm just saying, if you want a reading, this Friday is going to be it. All right, Queen of Coins, Five of Coins, the Empress. Oh, yes, and yes. At Nine of Wands there. Wounded Warrior. It's just something you've been needing, something you've been wanting, something you have been focused on with this. Empress says, I'm very happy, very content, very just sort of illuminated, just sort of very happy with what happened, especially with a Queen of Coins. I'm delivered something that I'm really appreciative, I'm really enjoyed, but that Five of Coins, it does cost some money. I mean, that final bill comes, you're like, oh my. But I know you already talked about the financing and all this other stuff. I'm not too concerned about it, right? You know, like I'm not just sweating bullets with this because you already had addressed the financing before. You're aware of that. You know kind of where it's at and what have you. Anyways, I think it's pretty cool. All right, we got the Cinderella double shot tonight. Cinderella, thank you so much for your very generous donations tonight. As always, I greatly appreciate you. Madly in love with my Cinderella. Let's see. Let's get you a beautiful deck tonight. Yes. One of my faves. I really think Friday is this pinnacle point where a lot of weird things are coming together astrologically. I really think so. I think it's a pentacle point. This Friday, where a lot of things are coming together astrologically. All right. So, do I have a soul contract with John? And if yes, what contract have the soul reached me or what have you? Well, let's see about the soul contract with that. Ten of Water says yes. Ten of Water is kind of what I was looking for, right? I'm looking for, obviously, a Justice card. Wheel of Fortune, maybe the world would be just a beautiful sort of roundabout movement with that, right? But the Ten of Water was also one that I wanted because you are on stage here. We are presenting things. There's a lot of people watching. It's almost like that there's a lot of souls that have been involved with this relationship before, with this connection before. And I think that is going to be something that you feel. You feel, Cinderella, right? You feel like there's something involved here from a previous, and there's a lot of people watching or a lot of people involved with it. So it's kind of fun. The Ace of Air, that initial communication that we haven't had before, this is something that sort of excites as well. With the Empress and Death, the Death card, obviously leaning towards the soul, leaning towards that action, and that Empress as well. These are some damn good cards. These are some of the best cards that you could possibly get for this question. So that is a yes, 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 and yes is what I'm talking about. I absolutely love this one. I think we have a lot of action, a lot of anticipation, a lot of things going on, especially, and I think that you kind of feel intuitively that there are some other people involved, like friends from the past or other people that are watching over you. And you kind of felt that since you met them, right? If so, what would be the significance of such a contract and how will this reach my idea of, let's see, reach my idea of what? Let's see. We also have a husband type or something. Let me see. Will John ever apologize before I turn to 40? Will this contract reach my ideal happiness? I don't know. I mean, let's say ideal happiness. 5 of Fire, 10 of Fire, the Sun. I think it illuminates some things that are from your past. I think that you end up involved in some situations that you normally wouldn't have gotten into. I think you involved in some learning, some expansion, some soul growth that you have not gotten into yet. I think that's what this brings to you, right? So ideal happiness, what the hell is that, right? Ideal happiness is going to be something that you are going to be making yourself. I mean, but, and you know, I hate to be that the rah-rah cheerleader, and I seem to be doing that. I guess I'm the Tony Robbins of tarot. I don't know. But ideal happiness is you, and that's going to come from you. Nobody's going to deliver that to you, right? So will this person help you on that journey, though? I think so. The 5 of Fire says they put a little fire under your butt. I think they introduce a level of a soul contract, a level of interesting things that you haven't seen, that you haven't experienced before, and they allow you to grow. They support you on that growth. So you see that 10 of Fire, right? We're supporting you. We're supporting you on that growth process. Ideal happiness is, bottom line, is going to come from you, like I always say, but they are going to be supporting you on that process. And the Sun as well talked about the illumination, and they illuminate some things in your life, in your soul, from your mind, from your body, a lot of different things that you would not have had illuminated before. So they do bring in a lot of value. And I think that's what you're kind of asking, right? A lot of value. And the second thing I think you're kind of working for is, I mean, where are we going to, where are you going to be with that as well? KDP, you are, let's see, how far down are you? KDP, you are, Jesus, you're 10 away. KDP, you're 10 away. Anyway, all right. So that is Cinderella. Sorry, KDP. It's a busy, busy night. I apologize for the delay. But no, we have not been done yet. All right. Power the P. We're gonna hip hop. We're gonna hip hop. Yeah, we're gonna hip hop over to Power of the P right now and do that. Advice for Father Gary to help him move forward positively. All right, let's see if we're gonna be able to move positively forward. We're gonna be able to make that happen. But yeah, KDP, you are about 10 away. All right. So to move forward positively, Page of Fire. Don't try to conquer the world. Let things happen that not necessarily let things happen the way that they want to, but you do have this level of a need to move forward in a constructive way. Page of Fire. I don't want to waste the fiery aspect here, moving forward with that. And the Two of Earth said, when we make a decision, let's make a real decision. Let's not sit on it. Let's not feel inhibited by it or anything like that. But there's Seven of Water as well. It's all about the journey. And this is a journey that needs to be done emotionally. This is a journey where we need to be in touch with ourselves. We need to be happy. We need to be content with kind of where we're at, what we're doing. As far as this is a very emotional journey. The Hierophant says there is a big ending to the journey. There is a very large, a very substantial ending to the journey. Man, this is one of my favorite tarot decks of all time. This may make my top 10 tarot decks of all time. I hate to say it. I hate to say it because it's not visually as impressive as I want, but it's absolutely stunning. But yeah. This has a big ending. This has a substantial ending to it. Move forward positively. Don't try to force things. Make real decisions instead of crappy decisions. You know, sort of stand up on the ledge and saying, yes, this is my decision. I'm sticking with it. And this is the route that I wanted to follow. This is the route that I wanted to follow. All right, let's see. I think this is the last of the Power of P Phase 2. So the Power of the P Phase 2 is now over. Now we are going to hit MR. We got Alisha with another one. And, then we're going to do Karima Phase 2. So we got Karima Phase 2 coming up. There we go. All right, let's see. MR, your reading is not done. You're actually 2 or 3 away. So MR, we're coming up to you first. I really apologize. It's a busy night. We got over 50 donations. So I am moving as fast as I can, but I do want to give quality, beefy readings as well. I don't want to just burn a reading in 30 seconds. Anyway, all right. Julian's father, originally person of DNA, so is Gary Julian's father? So you just want a yes or no question. No. No. A Queen of Fire, Knight of Air, a lot of movement. If they are, this is a very quickie hit it and quit it. If they were, you have the Eight of Earth. No. I have an Eight of Fire, a quick movement, not a rapid thing. I don't have the Emperor, don't have the Empress. I don't have any sort of father figure looking thing that I would have. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Anything that I would want to see, I just don't see in this aspect. So I'm going to go with a no on this particular thing. So there you go. All right. So you have definitive evidence coming or already available, what have you. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, I'm just going to say no. I just don't see any of the cards that I really wanted to experience from that. But entertainment purposes only. That's what DNA tests are for. All right. So that is the end of Power of the P phase, the last phase with that. We got MR. You're actually right now. D's next actions towards me. What is D going to do? Where are they going to make it happen? And how are things going to be out there and rocking and rolling? Let's make it happen. D's next actions towards me. I like to kind of see this. Because I do think, again, we've seen this consistency with these readings of D overloading things. We've seen the sudden trip that is happening as well. This planning of something. We've seen this miscommunication that we've seen in the past is going to repeat itself with this. We'll see where we at. 5 of Wands, full. We continue to have these damn trips. It's almost like it's happening or being planned next month, or something's being brought up in the next month with that, right? We got the Moon with the Fool. Making a trip, need to plan it. So I still think another trip is planned, is going to happen. The 5 of Wands, I think that's your answer. I still think we have that trip. We've seen that repeatedly in your ratings. And I do think that the trip is going to be something that's coming up. That's going to be the next big thing, right? It'll be the next big thing. All right. And what do we got else going on? We got Alisha, and then we're going to do Karima Phase 2, I believe. Yeah, Karima Phase 2. We already got Amanda and Cinderella. You're in the queue. We got you after Karima Phase 2. All right, is a tarot I made meant for me or something more? Ooh, I want to see it. If you made a tarot deck, I want to see it. That's just that's the bottom line. I mean, duh. You know, I'm just saying, duh. Well, Cinderella, all right. Well, Cinderella, I'm on a roll tonight. I feel like I'm just pumping out the quality reads tonight, Cinderella. I need to get yours. There's something about yours. You already started this whole thing. I'm emotionally invested in your last reading. I got to do your other reading, Cinderella. I don't care if I have to stay here till midnight. I don't care. I don't care. I'll go get a water. I'll take a pee break. I don't care. Cinderella, you got to have your other reading tonight. I'm emotionally invested in you, Cinderella. You've hooked me. Yeah. You know that TV show? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, oh, you need to go watch this TV show. And you watch the first episode. You're like, oh, God, I'm never going to be able to get up off the couch now. I'm going to binge this. All right. You're just going to have to wait. I'm sorry. Is a tarot made just for me? No, it's not just for you. Knight of Cups says this is a passion project. You put in the level of work, you put in the level of effort, and you made something cool. You don't have to make, yeah, okay, look, let me talk to all of y'all right now. Can I talk to all of y'all right now? You don't have to sit there and be like the artistic genius of the decade. Look, right? You know what I'm saying? Because we got some of these damn tarot cards over here that, you know, is just like really lazy. So there's not, you don't see any clouds in here. I made them in Photoshop, you know? So you see these big blank spots? I put clouds in Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? And I made it watercolory in Photoshop. You don't have to be like an artistic genius to make a tarot deck. It doesn't have to look perfect. So I think this is a passion project for you. And that is what matters the most. That is what matters the most, right? I think that's going to be it. The Five of Cups says you will be disappointed in some of the reactions to it. I do say that, but overall, the Hierophant says pick it up, take it, carry it out, right? Look at all these books, all this knowledge, all these things that you're willing to be able to give to everybody else. You can be able to offer to everybody else. You can do print on demand where it doesn't cost you anything to go to Kickstarter and all this other stuff. You're going to have to do it. You pick it up, run with it. Pick it up, run with it. If you need any help with it, hit me up. I'll be happy to help you because, hey, I am here to support anybody making a tarot deck, all of that fun stuff. All right, now we got Karima phase, the last phase with that. Let's make that happen. What are X's next actions towards me? We do have this pending excitement, this new pending, like what's happening, what's going on that has entered the game with Karima's S tonight. We do have that. So let's unveil maybe a little bit of it, maybe. I don't know what it is, but there's more, this is sort of this evolving, moving, expanding kind of thing coming from S pretty soon. Again, I think maybe in 3 weeks. We'll see what happens with that. But what are the next actions towards me? Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, the Devil, Two of Swords, and the Hanged Man. It's almost like a statement that you never anticipated them making. I think is one of the Two of Swords, like there's something sort of outside your reality or something that you really didn't expect kind of on that mode, right? The Hanging Man is definitely something that it's going to be a little bit different than what they normally do or how they normally lean. The Devil, you're going to kind of wonder about the intentions of it. Is this legitimate? Is this real? What kind of intentions are behind it? And that is going to be something that sort of, this is sort of just happens with that. So I think that's sort of where we're at with it. All right. And the next one is, has S been missing me? It doesn't feel like a lot of being missed with that Seven of Swords, right? Sorry, the Seven of Wands. We saw the Seven of Wands in the previous read, the defensive card, but you have this delay after the defensive card. So we saw a defensive card with a delay after it. I'm defensive for a period of time, right? We sort of set up that framework with that. Four of Cups with that Seven of Pentacles and that Fool. I do think they have been missing you to a degree. The Four of Cups is not really on the emotional level as much as more the physical level as per, right? The Fool, a little bit of a lurking, a little bit of a looking, and you saw that they have been watching you a little bit of the drive-by, seeing what's up. You saw that pattern from yesterday, or from the day before yesterday, yeah. And that Seven of Pentacles says this is something that's worthwhile. They are going to be focused on it, and it's going to be worthwhile for everybody. So looking pretty good. So that's going to be a yes. Do a little bit of the thumbs up action over there. Well, S fall deeper for me, and then we have two more Karima reads, and then we have we have three. Oh yeah, that's Karima phase 3. So this is going to be the end of Karima phase 2. Yeah, they're going to be end of Karima phase 2, and then Karima phase 3 will be the last reads. All right, so we did that one, and we're doing the deeper. All right, deeper for me. Will asphalt deeper for me. Queen of Swords says not without consequence. You kind of see that, right? Not without consequence on here. Ace of Cups with that Eight of Cups. We saw the Eight of Cups with the drive-by last night. We kind of see it again. This is something where they have a level of interest in you, and then they move on to their daily life. They have a level of interest. They have a level of anticipation. They have a level of missing you. You kind of can see this continual pattern. And that Ace of Cups, that newness, that freshness that you bring to the table is something that they really appreciate and they really are in love with indeed. Overall, are they happy with the situation? Would they like it to be different? Yes. And I think that's one of the things that will make them fall more deeply in love as well, especially with that Queen of Swords, right? When it has to make a decision, when we have to move forward with that, they sort of get in that mode. So there we go. All right. And the last for Karima phase 2 is this one here. We do have one more Karima phase 3 coming out after I think everybody else. All right, what is S wanting from this connection at the moment? All right, where do we want to go with the connection? Where do we want to take it? And where would we like to see it end up? I think that's one of the opportunities here, right? Well, let's see. Eight of Pentacles. They feel like that this is going to be some work to make it happen. And we're back to these 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You get this repeated thing, right? You almost get every time. When you ask this question, you asked it something similar last night. You got the 10 of Cups. And tonight, you get the 10 of Pentacles. So we have this continuation with here. We want to build stability. We want to build something real. We want to build something that's not going to fail. That's not going to be the Tower card. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 of Cups. We have the casual connection. Nice little casual connection. Now we build it. We're going to be able to get the 8 of Pentacles. We're going to be able to work on it, push it through, make it happen, get the magic over there, and build something substantive that's going to work. They don't want it to fail. They don't want it to be a 3 of Swords. They don't want it to be another Justice card. They want this one to work. They want this one to know that they have the confidence, that they understand that if they put the work in, they get the good results this time, right? I think that's going to be it. Because nobody really wants to just work on something and get bad results from it. And I think that's one of the things they're concerned about. That is what they're wanting from this connection. But you do get some very encouraging cards. Again, 10 of Cups last night, 10 of Pentacles with the same kind of feels and what have you. Anyway, we got Alisha, and then we got Cinderella and KDP. Actually, let me skip to KDP. KDP has been here forever. Let me go ahead and skip over to KDP. We're doing a lot of skipping around because we do have 50 donations, so it takes a little bit. I apologize for the wait, but there's been some damn good reads tonight. This has been some hardcore good reads tonight. I hope you guys are happy with it because I really feel like it's just been rocking and rolling tonight. I've been all excited, great mood, feeling fantastic. I mean, we start giving away the original Waterfall Tarot art next week. We give away a lot of art, Waterfall Tarots tonight. So, man, we've just been rocking. It's been a fun night. All right, does Jordan plan to reconcile in the future with me, or does he want somebody else? Oh, I see a reconciliation. And I got to say, we talk about my book, you know, link in the description if you want the PDF of the book. The book has two major cards for reconciliation. Number one, Seven of Swords. I talk about it all the time. Seven of Swords is a very, very powerful card. Number two is the beginning card that we have on this reading, which is Judgment. I want to reconcile with you. I don't have an Ace of Cups. Okay. An Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups is love, the Lord of Love. But it does represent somebody new many times in many readings. Ace of Cups, same thing. We don't have any of those here. Instead, the first card, which is the most important card in any reading, you have the Judgment card. The rebirth, the reincarnation. Let's reintegrate this. Let's make this happen. And that Ace of Pentacles says, I want to build some stability with you during this process. Temperance card, we're going to be able to make the flow work, because that is all about making everything work again, repairing, band-aiding the problems, and making things function the way they need to be. And we are going to be able to do it this time. So that is just absolute. We're going to do the Heart of Hearts. That was that good. That is that good. I'm telling you, tonight has been just some really rocking on fire readings, and it has been fantastic tonight. Really, really fun. All right, let's see. So we already got Alisha there. Now we are back. I am emotionally invested. I'm emotionally invested with the Cinderella situation. I'm going to see it through. I don't care how long it takes. I'll be here until 1 a.m. I don't care. All right, let's need something really, really good. Something that's just going to flow. Something that's going to flow well tonight. And the key tarot, it feels like Cinderella. You need this key. I feel like you're going to start having dreams about keys. Maybe you've had dreams about keys or something going on with keys. And the key tarot is going to pick up the rest of these readings and just make this happen. Then we got Anne. We got Backbone, and then, no, I think Backbone's tomorrow. No, we got Anne, got Karima phase 3, and then we're out of here. All right. How will I forget about the universe doesn't send me a loving, caring husband of my type? How will I forget about if the universe doesn't send me, trying nothing, keeps wishing John was a good, let's see, hang on. I see, John was a good-hearted. Oh, you want Ciro Marquetti? I'm sorry, you're not getting Ciro Marquetti. We're making an executive decision tonight. I'm sorry. You know, I'm the worst tarot reader ever. All right. I don't know. How will I forget about, or maybe forgive or something? If the universe does send me a loving, caring husband in my time, how will you do it? I don't know. Don't let that restrict you, number one. I mean, I think it's definitely something there, right? Don't let it restrict you. You don't really need to be restricted by what the universe delivers to you. The universe is going to deliver to you what you need. Sometimes it delivers what you want. Sometimes it delivers what you need. And in this case, it feels like it delivers what you need. The Nine of Cups, you're going to be emotionally content, happy. You're going to be fulfilled. You're going to be literally Cinderella. You're literally going to be Cinderella, right? Find the slipper, happy, beautiful situation. Maybe it's not a Disney fairy tale ending of which, but really don't really worry about, I need this condition to make, how I'll forget about John if the universe doesn't. Okay. How will you forget about it? I'm in the same thing. Don't let that weigh you down. Right? Don't let that weigh you down. One of the things about getting through somebody or getting past somebody is time and another love. And you're going to have plenty of loves. I have no problem finding love. You're going to find love. You're just going to have to get through it. Don't let that restrict you on your happiness, because I think your happiness, your contentment is out there, and it may not be with any particular one person. It may not be with any particular one path. The universe may guide you into a weird ass path that you never thought you saw coming, right? So like when I was thinking about retiring from work, right? Because I've been working for 30 years, right? As an IT guy. And the first thing I thought was, if I retire, I'm not really going to have enough money, right? I'm not really going to have enough money. So, and that's something where I ran into the stocks and that kind of took care of itself, right? So the universe guided me in a direction where I didn't expect to be. So the Nine of Swords, don't worry about it. Don't be concerned about it. You start still having dreams about keys. You will start having dreams about keys, and you're going to have to kind of adjust and start marking that down, right? Marking that down. But the Ten of Wands, don't let that be a hindrance on you. You will have to carry that. You will have to get emotionally through that. But that's basically it. But look at your final card, the Nine of Cups. Roland Mado Duquette calls it the best deck and the best card in the deck because it represents that cups, that happiness, that emotional sincerity, the emotional maturity, the emotional happiness that you need is just going to be there for you, right? So don't let that weigh you down. Anyway, I've tried everything, nothing. Keep wishing for a good husband. I've tried everything. I don't know, let's do a little bit of a general here. High Priestess, Knight of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Pentacles. I think a lot of the relationships will be physical coming up. You will have physical relationships. You have the Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance with the Devil. It's sort of a short term, maybe a physical relationship. Things happening for the best. High Priestess says, go on your spiritual journey. Go on the journey that you need. Because I really think right now is the beginning of a new spiritual journey, a new spiritual essence. Okay, no pun intended. But the Knight of Cups with the Devil says you are going to have some physical relationships kind of probing in and sort of coming in through that. Queen of Pentacles, hold on to what you have. Hold on to what makes you happy. Start collecting spiritual experiences, spiritual journeys, spiritual things. This is your time to go on the spiritual journey that you need. This is really the time to start it. And I just, bottom line, is what I think. All right. All right. And that is it for Cinderella. Cinderella, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You have been an absolute inspiration to me tonight, Cinderella. You have been absolutely amazing tonight. So I've really been emotionally invested. I've got like the tingles when I'm doing your readings. I really think that we had a lot of really good connections, a lot of really good emotions coming out through here. There we go. We got Anne, and then we got Karima, phase 3, and then we're out of here for the night. We'll be able to pay tickets on a time for a con. No. That went to shit really fast. No. That doesn't look good. No. Four of Cups, something is about the timing, isn't working. The Magician, not having the ability, and the Tower, things go downhill. So we're just going to go with a little bit of a thumbs down. And you're also one of my biggest contributors. I apologize for the negative reading, but that went straight into the gutter. And I'd rather give you a legitimate reading than gloss it over with that one. Anyway, Karima, we got the 2 Karimas, and then I think we are done for the night. And we got the rest for tomorrow. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Karima, does S have other feelings deep in his heart or thoughts about me that he doesn't express to me? All right. Let's see where we're going with here. See what kind of things we got moving. See what kind of things we're moving forward here. You do have a 7 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. You continually see this 5 of Cups like they don't feel like they're giving you what you need to be happy. And we continually see this with a lot of the readings. Lady is giving me what I need to be happy. Lady is coming in here. What's going on, lady? You beautiful thing. How you been doing? All right, but that 7 of Pentacles. They do have other feelings in their heart. The 7 of Pentacles have been building things. I've been working towards this. I've been trying to get the results that I need. But the Page of Wands, I just feel like that I haven't been able to deliver the results. I've been a little bit of a 5 of Cups factor. I haven't been able to give you the emotional happiness, the emotional contentment that you needed to be content. I think that is sort of one of the deep feelings in their heart. They want you to be happy. We continually see this from this person. They want you to be happy. And they feel like they're not making you happy right now. And that may be what sort of comes around in the next week. Maybe they have some all right. So let's see. What thoughts do they doesn't express to me? If so, what? All right. What are the things have they expressed? What are the thoughts and feels are they sort of doing with that? We got the King of Pentacles is nice. It feels like that you just have this Three of Swords with a Five of Wands. Like if they try to do too much, it's not going to be what they really wanted. It's almost like you don't want actions at this point. You want more of an emotional stability. You want more of a connection. You want that deep-rooted feeling that's going to be connecting both of you with this Six of Swords. And it's something that takes longer. It's something that needs to sort of develop and grow over time. If we try to rush it, if we try to push through it, we will have a little bit of a disappointment with that Three of Swords over there. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to get into the conflict. We want to see things let sort of go their own speed, go their own directions, and sort of see where it's going to end up at the end of the day. And the last reading of the night is the final Karima. All right. Backbone, Karima, your last two readings will be tomorrow. All right. Was S's attraction for me instant, or did it grow over time? Intuitively, I just think that it was an instant thing. Intuitively, I'm leaning on an instant gratifications kind of thing. This is something, you had some magnetism. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you had that devil, and the devil is not always a bad card. The devil is all about the instinctual kind of feeling, something guttural, something instinctual, something, beyond our control, something that pulls us in the direction, something that just really sort of gets us moving and gets us going. Eight of Swords, we see this continually in this. Is this something that I can express immediately? No. It's something I got to keep under wraps a little bit, got to keep it to ourselves. But wow, very, very sexual pull, immediate sexual pull with this devil. The Page of Cups says the emotions built over time a little bit from that, but there was an immediate spark, an immediate lightning bolt that went through them in this sort of where we came in there. All right, no pun intended. But that is it. That is it from me. Thank you very much for your very, very generous donations. Now, we get to see, Ultraviolet says I just leave the stream too early. So we're going to go ahead and remind you, next week, we are going to start giving away some of the original artwork for the Waterfall Tarot. Some of the original artwork. These are the original artworks for the Waterfall Tarot. All right. And other than that, we'll be back tomorrow night. And other than that, I think we're out of here. Thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow.